Hi, DREWCREW family. I know it's been a while since I've sent any communications out, and primarily that was just because August I was trying to adjust our website, making some changes to our website, and once that was done, I ended up getting sick right at the beginning of September, and I was sick for about 3 weeks. Yeah, it ended up being about 3 infections. I kept going back and forth to the ER trying to figure out what was going on. I had a fever. I had some complications with my stomach and was bloating really, really bad and muscle spasms. And I was just trying to figure out what was going on. And then the first antibiotic they put me on, I actually was hallucinating for a little while. And I had like another mental episode the last time I tried that antibiotic. So now that antibiotic's on my allergy list. But I'm grateful. I am blessed. I am feeling good now. Literally didn't feel good until about the day before my birthday last week. And so it took like 3 weeks because even after I cleared the infections for another about week and a half, I was dealing with like really bad bloating and my muscle spasms were just constant, which is kind of fitting for what I wanted to talk about in this newsletter. So I'm going to start putting out these vlogs and just quick, short newsletter vlogs so you can kind of know what's going on with the DREWCREW, what's going on with me and the organization as a whole. So first thing I wanted to start with is this month is Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month, which is very fitting for what I had going on because I would say spinal cord injury awareness, what that really means to me is bringing light to what otherwise can't be seen. So if you see me out and about, I look healthy, which I am, and I look like I'm just natural out doing what I'm doing and living. But what you don't see is really that behind the scenes stuff. I was in and out of the hospital. We had to go to the ER. My nurses had to go with me. And once I was there, there were certain days, like I have to be very cautious of using hospital beds because they are so poorly made that they will give me either a pressure sore or like this time, I ended up messing up my back. And my back was so sore for weeks that it just took me out of what I could do normally and was making me spastic and all types of stuff. So it's really about, like, I would say spinal cord injury awareness. There's so much that you don't know goes into having a spinal cord injury. Yes, I'm still living. I'm still out here pushing through all those circumstances to keep doing what I'm doing. And it's such a blessing because I get to do those things, whereas others with spinal cord injury, and for most people with spinal cord injury, especially at my level, you either stay in the hospital or you end up in a facility, and the life expectancy is not very long because of everything that I was just talking about. Because of the circumstances inside hospital and facilities, they end up causing much more complications than what you came in with in the first place. So I'm lucky, I'm blessed, I'm happy, and part of that. So this last week, I went and saw Christopher Reeve's documentary, and it was the Christopher Reeve story called Super/Man, and it was really amazing. So I'm going to do a full breakdown of my understanding of the documentary and how I felt about it in my podcast this week. But I just wanted to share just how amazing it was and let you guys know that I highly recommend that you find it on some sort of streaming platform. They only had one in theater viewing, which is what I went to, or they had two, September 21st and September 25th, which it's funny. September 25th is his birthday, and my birthday is September 26th. So it was like really, really profound, really special watching his family dynamic and how his story played out. Because I've always heard of Christopher Reeve, but I had never really known about him. I was a little too young to see Superman, And once I had my injury, so especially like before my accident, I wasn't really aware of people with spinal cord injuries and disabilities, which is something he talked about in the documentary, which is interesting. And like I said, I'm gonna do a full breakdown on the podcast, but I just highly, highly recommend everybody take a moment and watch that documentary if you really want a deeper understanding of people with spinal cord injury and myself and what we go through. Go watch that documentary. It's profound. It's beautiful. His family's beautiful. His wife was beautiful. It was amazing. So yeah, highly recommend it. After that, I just want to kind of break down to you guys, and I feel really bad because one of our main sponsors, Waterfall Jewelers, they are doing something special, very special for us this month. They're donating all battery, watch battery, any type of watch battery repairs. If you have a watch and the battery's dead, and you take it to Waterfall Jewelers, either in Waterford, and they have 2 locations in Waterford, I think, and they are donating 100% of the proceeds to the DREWCREW, and I feel really bad because I was so sick. I haven't been able to share that with you guys, and so you still have a little bit of time today and tomorrow. If you have a moment and you have a watch battery that needs repaired, go to Waterfall Jewelers. And I would just say in general, something that people aren't aware of are the monthly cost that comes in to living with a spinal cord injury. Even for Christopher Reeve, he was well off for sure, but even towards the end there, he was saying that their cost was about $400,000 a year for his care, and it's the same for me. My nursing, that's about what it comes out to, is about $400,000 a year, and that's what the program I'm in, that's what they pay, and then that's just a baseline. So even to be competitive on top of that, we have to supplement out of pocket pay just so that our nurses have a competitive rate in the space of spinal cord injury and nursing. So like to show you what that looks like, I created our donation page. So for those of you that donate monthly, so here on the website, if you go to our website, click on donate, you'll see a little description of what it's for, and then inside there is actually a monthly donation. And if you see, right now it's towards the end of the month, and we have about $1,400, which is absolutely amazing. I really, really can't stress that enough. I am so appreciative of everybody that gives monthly to me, my cause, and everything. And those monthly donations is how I supplement my nurses. If you see, I put the goal at $3,400 because that's my baseline cost of my nursing for all of my nursing care. The supplement we give to each of my nurses every month comes out to about $3,400 a month, which is a lot. And it even gets more because I have contingent nurses, and when contingent nurses fill in, we try to give them a bonus, and we try to have holiday bonuses for my nurses so that they can do something special for them and their family and things like that. So yeah, if you feel it in your heart and you're willing, if you're able to, and you feel it in your heart to give, please sign up monthly. Anything goes a long way. We can really boost up that monthly cost for me and my nurses, and then I can spend so much more time focusing on actually helping others and teaching and educating and making more videos like this and actually having some life-changing things and doing that for other people. So yeah, if you feel it in your heart to give, please do so. All right, and then next thing I want to talk about, because it's been so long since I've talked to you guys, I think it's been about since the golf outing, so I want to show you guys here on the website too, if you go to events and raffles, you can see this. First of all, the save the date for next year's outing is already up there. You can register, and if you click on register, you can see the register page, and you can actually see the sponsorship opportunities we have this year. And the sponsorships are how we truly make a lot of money at the golf outing. So if you have a company or you know someone that does and you think they might be interested in sponsor, hit them up. Hit up your company and see if we can get in early this year, and see if during this last quarter, if they are doing their budget for 2025, if they can squeeze in the Drew Crew. That'd be really awesome. And then you can also see our past events here on the Drew Crew page. So this year's golf outing was insane. It was really cool. So we actually had a hole-in-one winner, which is so rare. And Doug Adler, shout out to Doug. He hit a hole-in-one. He had like a phenomenal day. He said it was like a golf day of once-in-a-lifetime golf for him, and it was awesome. I actually went to their home and dropped off the prize. They have a 7-night resort stay, and it was like for a number of people. I won't say how many because they didn't want to invite certain people, which is funny. They were like, yeah, we're going to keep this for us, which is cool. Him and his wife got to go on a vacation. And the hole-in-one, like, come on. How often do you see a hole-in-one? It was awesome. So, once again, on the website, if you go to past events and just click on photos and videos, it takes you to all the photos and videos from the golf outing. You can see the raffle and silent auction, the golf, and how the intro where me and my dad spoke. And you can even see General there, my dog. And right as he jumped in the fountain, it was like right as we were talking, all of a sudden G walks over soaking wet. And I think he jumped in the fountain, which is so funny, but it's...
Playing from desktop G5 FCD2.
Sorry about that. It's always so special having my dogs there at the golf outing. And General's turning 12 this year. I have so much that me and him have experienced through college and now life after college. It's, yeah. I get emotional every time I see G, and I'm actually going to be talking about that in my podcast because, yeah, he's a very, very special doggy. But yeah, guys, this is the vlog. This is this year. We had golf outing, and now we are moving on to the next chapter for the final part of the year. We're helping someone get a shower chair. We are helping some other people to be able to... Recording videos is always fun, man. It is. But yeah, so we're helping families, mentoring, educating, advocating, and I really can't wait to announce the next big thing we have, which I'll be doing in the October newsletter. And I'm going to do some updates. So it'll be one vlog each month, and then a newsletter in between that without a video. So thank you guys. I love you guys. And yeah, keep pushing. Can't wait to see what we do next.